Hey guys, we're gonna let people join because this is a surprise live. So if you're catching the replay, hashtag replay. Let's wait a few minutes. Go grab some coffee. Grab a blanket. Forget the coffee. Just go get an electric blanket and get the things that you need. It is freezing. Are y'all freezing? Oh my gosh, it is horrible. It is horrible. We're going to let Facebook join, so hang on just a minute. Hang on. The plan was for me to take my phone and us go to the farm to see the animals, but it would not let me connect on my cell phone. So I can't go out there right now with y'all because of lovely the phone. How are y'all? How cold is it there? It is freezing here. I mean, I go outside and it's just like, ugh. $35, $23 in the 50s. Katie, you're so lucky. It is. Let's see how cold it is here. It is 30, but it feels like it's 12 degrees because the wind is whipping here. So this morning I got out at 7 a.m. and it was snowing and sleeting when I was going to get feed. And then when I got home, it was better. And the temperature has just been dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. And for a farm person, to me, like, I can deal with rain. I can deal with all that, but I cannot. Like, the hardest thing is dealing with water. You know what? One day, I think this is broken. I feel like one day, I hope God blesses me really big time, and I hope that we can get power out there so I can run heat lamps and stuff like that. Which, animals are pretty hardy. You know, farm animals are not like a dog. You know, a cow is got really thick skin, so it's pretty protected. Leroy is like, he stands out no matter freezing. It don't bother him. The pigs know to curl up in the straw. They're all pretty much hardy animals, but for us as human beings, it makes us feel bad when we're inside in the warm and the animals are outside. Or it is like that for me. I saw someone ask, so I'll show you. Hang on. Come here. I got you. I got you. My baby's home. She's all snuggled up in the blanket. So Rolly on Thursday night started throwing up, and by that morning she was throwing up blood. So I was in the vet on Friday, and they couldn't find out what was wrong. They figured she probably ate something, but she was so dehydrated that they had to put an IV in her, and she had to get fluids. So I had to leave her. Okay, listen. I need to explain. This dog has never been away from home, ever. She's never spent the night away from me or Shane. Like either I'm home or Shane's home, and she's always been home. So this was her first time away from home. Well, I was expecting, that was on Thursday. I was expecting to go pick her up Friday and bring her home. But the vet messaged me and said, Judy, she has explosive diarrhea and I can't let her go when she's already dehydrated. She's going to have to stay on an IV. And I was like, what? I got to go all weekend? Are you kidding me? That was hard. So I didn't go live this morning because I didn't hear from the vet on Sunday. So my butt was going to be at the vet as soon as they opened to go get her and see if she's okay. I was like, well, if she can't go home, at least I can go visit. Oh, it was awful. It was awful. So she has been sleeping a lot today. She's glad to be home. She'll be 8 years old on January the 17th. So I'm going to put her back in. You stay in the covers. So she's home. So that's why I didn't go live this morning, was because I was going to get her. Thank you. I'm so glad to see everybody. So this morning, Diane and I together, this is what Diane and I did. So I wasn't live, but one of our followers, one of our backup dancers, was live on Facebook. And he, if he's on here, he's probably going to go, why are you describing me like that? But he is a news guru. He's like a Mr. Detective. He goes around, like his page. He has a huge following on TikTok. I don't know about his Facebook, but he goes around Waco, Texas is where he lives. And he goes around and he finds crimes and he reports them. And his like job of choice is to be in criminal justice. Like his degree is in criminal justice. He's just now going back to school, but he's young. Like I think he's my Vanson's age, like 26. He's a young guy. Well, he went live this morning and I was sitting outside the vet's office. So I just started watching him. You know, some of you guys have channels and you don't know it, but Aunt Judy watches them. I'm going to start commenting. I watch Anita. I've never said anything. Anita, is it Andrews? Anita. Hang on, I can't remember her last name. This too shall pass. You know what I'm talking about? Heidi. I watched Heidi exercise. I'm one of these people that are in the background. Hang on, I can't remember her name. But I try to support other people just like you guys support me. Let me see what her name is. Oh, shoot. It's not pulling it up. Anita Andrews, I think is her name. Anyway, so he was live this morning. And when I tell you I was having a heart attack, okay, this is what he did. Okay, so he, let's see, how do I put it? He and a couple of other people have this page. It's like Waco. What they do is they bust pedophiles. That's their mission, is to go bust pedophiles. They set the pedophiles up. And our follower, our backup dancer, got in the car with this pedophile this morning to bust him. Okay. Me and Diane were on the live together and we were both dying. Okay. So, like, here are back, I feel like he's my kid. He's a backup dancer, right? He gets into this car with this pedophile. And he's pretending like he is a young kid, which he is a young kid. But he pretends like he's 14 years old. He set the guy up. Oh shoot! He set the guy up. Can y'all hear me? My phone rang. He set the guy up, so the guy thought he was fixing to have a relationship with a 14-year-old boy. Okay, and our backup dancer looks really young. So our backup dancer, he comes to pick him up. He gets in the car with him, and I'm over here going, he's just got in the car with him, and he's driving to Starbucks. He's on Facebook Live, driving to Starbucks with this pedophile, talking to him about having sexual relations. This guy's in his, Diane, help me remember, I think he's 34, and he had kids. He thinks he's fixing to have sexual relations with this young guy. Okay, this is a backup dancer. My anxiety level was so high because I was sitting there watching him bust this pedophile. And I was going, go, go, go. But he gets in the car with them and they go to Starbucks and they're talking. He's talking about, this is the first time I've ever done this. My parents don't know. I'm scared, and the guy's talking to him. Well, then in the middle of Starbucks, he's called the police. Okay. The police come and get the pet. It was like drama crazy this morning while I was sitting in the parking lot for the vet. But me and Diane were commenting, and I was like, this is better than my lives. Like, it was just incredible. It's so funny because each one of us have different likes. Each one of us have different talents. Each one of us have different passions. And it's so cool for all of us to come together. Like, I'm like, wow, this guy that busts pedophiles follows me. Wow, this artist that draws incredible, she follows me. Like, I am starting to uncover like what you're good at. Like, there's this follower, she plays golf and she's all into golf. And like, I love learning about y'all. I love learning about your talents. And so oftentimes, if I follow one of y'all, I'll just start watching you. Like Heidi, there's Heidi on here right now. Heidi will be exercising. I'm like, Lord, look at her. I need to be doing what she's doing. And Heidi, I did get up this morning and do yoga. I sure did. Are you not proud of me? But Heidi is real into her health, her physical health. She works hard at every single day. And I watch her. So, like, if you're somebody that has a channel or you have Facebook and you follow me, shoot me a message. I'll follow you back because I like to watch you guys too. I like to know what you get into. And I just enjoy it. I enjoy it. If any of you are cooks, I would love to watch cooking videos that are actual backup dancers. Like, let's encourage each other. This doesn't have to be all about Aunt Judy. It's about you too. We're in this together. So, like, I really want to get to know you guys. I thought I did follow you. Are you on Facebook? No, you're on YouTube. Hang on, I'll go to it. So today I'm supposed to get my peacocks. Hilbert Family Farm. There you are. And I did not subscribe. So I just subscribed. I'm on your channel now. Look at Marty and Artie. Aren't they cute? You have Polish? Why didn't I know that? Looks like you have a granddaughter named Lindsay. See, I like to see that. I like to see that. Okay, wait a minute. Is Grant your husband? And y'all feed Kalmbach too? You know, I'm close to Kalmbach. I went and met them. I'm just looking. Okay, I'll put it down. Anyway, so if you have a channel, put it out here and let's go follow you and let's learn a little bit about y'all as well. So my peacocks, they told me were coming at noon today, but they're not. I don't know if she got held up in weather or what, but she won't be here till 5:30 or 6 o'clock tonight. So I was like, well, okay, now my schedule's changed. So I'm really excited to see my peacocks today. I had planned on putting them in my Tuesday video, but she won't be here till dark, so I can't film with it being dark outside. How are y'all taking care of yourselves during this winter season? I hear Larry up. Let me check on him. He's drinking his coffee. He's okay. When you have a farm and it's winter, it's awful. Awful. I do hope one day that I can get power out to my farm so I can have like heaters in the water so I'm not out there just chasing a piece of ice, constantly out there with a chisel getting the ice. Ugh, it's awful. Staying in your house, that is good. How's your back, Heidi? I woke up this morning and my body hurt all over. So if you hurt all over, I know you get me. I have a flare up right here in my knuckle. It's been flared up for a while now. I have a flare up in my sciatic nerve that has been flared up for a year. I have a flare up in my foot. I have plantar fasciitis and I have something wrong with my Achilles tendon. I don't know if I've got a small tear, but I've got that flare up. And I have a flare up in my upper back that I had a couple of years ago. And when I had a flare up in that, I wasn't able to lift my arms above my head for like months. And that flare up is coming back. And I told Shane this morning, I'm like, I've got to change something. Something has to change. Or I'm going to be a flared up, arthritis walking human being. Like, it's not good. So this morning I took a Celebrex and I did yoga and I feel a lot better. But I know you can't take Celebrex all the time. So I need to go back to the arthritis doctor because I have flare-ups. It's really crazy. They like randomly go through my body. Like it'll be my thumb and it feels like my thumb's broke. And it'll flare up and it'll swell and it'll bruise almost like an injury. And then it'll last for like 3 months and I can't even move my thumb. And then all of a sudden I'm okay. And then it'll happen right here. And it'll flare up and it'll be hurting for months. And then it just goes away. And then it goes to another part of my body. And it just, oh, that's the dryer. It just floats around my body and it just flares up and attacks parts of my body. And it's the craziest thing. And arthritis makes you feel like your bones are broken. I have been to the ER twice going, my back is broke. The first one was my back, my upper back. I couldn't move anything for like 6 months. I couldn't even lift a bucket of feed. It was horrible. It was horrible. And I go to the ER and I'm like, I've broke my back. They do a CAT scan. They do an MRI. They're like, no, we can't find anything wrong. I'm like, how can nothing be wrong when I can't even move my arms? I can't even move my arms. And I left the ER so mad, going, how in the world can I be in this much pain and they can tell me that absolutely nothing is wrong with me? Like, really? And so then the next time was this thumb. My thumb was just swelled up and bruised, like I said a few minutes ago, and I couldn't move my thumb at all. And I went to the ER. I was like, I've broken my thumb. And they do an x-ray and they're like, no, it's not broke. It's not jammed. I'm like, look at it. Look at it. And they're like, I see it, but like, there's nothing wrong. And I'm like, and so I got into the point where I'm like, forget it. I'm not going to a doctor. They don't believe me. They think that I'm a hypochondriac. And finally, I've realized that this awful pain that I'm having is arthritis. And I'm like, I don't know, like when you hear the word arthritis, it just doesn't sound very painful. Like, I don't know, like it just sounds like a thrown word. Everybody has arthritis, you know, like it's just a word that people just throw around. You know what I'm saying? It is crazy how bad arthritis hurts. It will make you think that you have broken bones because you swell up, you bruise, you can't move. Like you literally think you have broken your bones. When in 2013, me and my youngest son were in a severe car accident. Like it was really, really bad. And I broke my pelvis. And years later, I got to the point where I couldn't sit down without being in so much pain. Like I could sit down, but when I go from sitting to standing, it was like the worst pain in the whole wide world. And so I kept going to the doctors going, I broke my tailbone. It's broken again. And they said, Judy, there's arthritis set up in your coccyx. Is that how you say it? Bone. I'm like, no, dude, this thing is broke. You don't understand. You need to go back to school because you can't read an x-ray because this son of a gun is broken. It is not arthritis. It is broken. And so, you know, this bullhead of mine, you can't convince me when I know what I'm talking about, right? You cannot convince me that the tailbone is not broken because it's broken and it's not arthritis. And so for the longest time, I struggled with sitting down and standing up until I went, okay, what do I need to do? All right, it's arthritis. Now what? He was like, you need to go have injections. I forgot what they're called. I was like, I'm fixing to have a injection where the sun don't shine. Oh, this sounds awful. Like I don't even like to get my blood drawn, more or less a shot in my booty. So I'm to the point where I'm like, okay, listen, I'm going to do it. So I go, they have to put me to sleep and they stick a needle in there. And within a day, I could sit down normal. And I was like, Oh my gosh. You mean to tell me that I've been thinking my doctor did not know what he was talking about and told me I had arthritis, and this whole time it's been arthritis? And so I had to have injections every 3 months, and I got to the point where I didn't even go to sleep. I was like, "Just do it. Just do it with me awake. Just do it and hurry up and get it over with." Because if I did it, if I got put to sleep, someone would have to drive me. And I got to the point where I was having trouble finding people to take me every 3 months. So I said, "Can I just try it awake?" And I did it and it didn't hurt. Like it was not that bad. But finally it just went away and I don't have pain anymore when I sit down in that area. But if you are someone that is ate up with arthritis, God love your soul. Because if you feel like I feel, I bet you feel like your bones are broken during this winter storm. It is the worst pain that I've ever had. And I have broken bones before. I've had surgery. I've had children. I've had a lot. And it is terrible. Yes, it'll get you so sideways mentally. I woke up this morning. I said, Shane, I am sick of this. He was like, what's wrong? I'm like, my back hurts. My lower back hurts. My sciatic nerve hurts. My plantar fasciitis hurts. My Achilles tendons hurt. And I'm hurting right here. It's terrible. And I said, just listen to me complain. I just hurt all over, Shane. And so I've gotten where in the mornings when I get out of the bed, I have to get in the hot shower. And that helps me. But it's just, you can't even explain how bad arthritis hurts. I'm not kidding. Landed me in the ER sitting there going, no, y'all, my bones are broken. They're totally broken. But it's just, it's terrible. It's terrible. So, Lorraine, I did the same thing. Of course, I was face down because they were giving me an injection back there, but I was like, just let me do it awake. It didn't hurt at all. I felt pressure, but it didn't really hurt. Tylenol. I get it. Very painful. Very painful. I was gonna oh wait, I got a vehicle in the driveway. Oh, it's the mailman. The mailman's here. Peggy, God love your soul. God love you. I'm just glad that you have something there to help that pain because I know it is unbearable. And parts of me, I told Shane, I said, I feel a little scared because I'll be 54 in April. And all I keep thinking about is, man, I'm this bad at 54. What am I going to be like at 64? What am I going to be like at 74? I am going to be in a wheelchair like Larry. But you know, I feel like that as a human being, I just need to keep myself healthy. Whatever happens, happens, right? We can't, all that stupid stuff we did when we were young, like gymnastics and cheerleading and aerobics for 28 years and, you know, putting Crisco oil on our body, laying out in the sun, all this damage that we did to ourselves, not knowing the long lasting effects of it. I keep thinking I hear somebody. It's all catching up with us. I taught step aerobics for probably 15 years. I mean, you would think I would go ding, ding, ding. You're repeatedly stepping on a step, Judy. And the way we were teaching, it was almost like we were competitive. So if you had 3 steps and you were teaching on it, you were the poo poo. You know, you know what I'm talking about? When you have 3 levels to your step aerobics, to your step. Well, if you taught with 3 levels, that means you're more fit. Okay. And so if you just taught on 1 level, it was like you're out of shape. You know, it was kind of like a competitive thing. And you would think in our brains, when we were teaching all that step aerobics, it would have been like, hey, that's probably not the best choice to do. It's going to be really hard on your back and knees when you get older. Like maybe like water aerobics, something soft, no pounding, maybe cycling. That's not as bad. But step aerobics, no, shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I have mixed feelings about the whole. I don't feel like gummies are for me, just because I I've never tried them, so I don't know. But I think it's like PTSD of my family members having addiction. It just scares me. Even something. I know y'all are gonna say this, but the CBD oil that scares me. I know. I just it scares me. It's probably because I don't have enough education about it, but I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't have enough education. Like the first place my brain goes is to bad places, but it's nothing about it's stuff that's happened in my past with addiction. It just scares me. It just scares me. I know that CBD oil has nothing to do with addiction. I know all that. But it is like when I walk in one of those stores, I am triggered beyond belief. I can't do it. I just have to take Tylenol. I know, Mary, I need to work on myself. I do. I'll be the first to tell you that I really need to get past all this. Oh my gosh, look at my phone. Can y'all see how broken it is? Pills are bad. I know. I know. Mary. If y'all don't know what Mary's talking about, that's the story for another day. I went into a dispensary. I don't know if I want to tell the story again. I don't think I will, but I went to a dispensary one time for the first time, and I didn't know what a dispensary was, but I do now. They know me, and I know them. Oh, Mary, that was so funny. Oh my gosh. So funny. Oh, y'all know what I'm talking about. We got a new bed. Well, can y'all tell it's like elevated? We got I forget this word every time. Not retractable. Retractable is the water hose. No, not automatic. What kind of bed did I get? Please tell me. No, not retractable. Adjustable. Thank you. I don't know why I can't remember that word. Adjustable bed. We got an adjustable bed to see if it would help. Yeah, poor Vanson. That'll be a story that Vanson will tell his kids if he ever has them, or nieces or nephews. Adjustable. Stephanie, I came to Chambers at 7 a.m. to see you, and you weren't there. And Chambers looks, I went in the door this morning, I went, everything looks so clean. Like, where you go and get the feed, y'all cleaned all that up outside. Like, there's not pallets of stuff. It just looks so clean out there. And then the new shelving looks so clean. The floors look clean. And it just looks so clean. I told Crystal, y'all must have been working hard because it looks really good. No, ours adjust all at one time. We didn't get the two different kinds. And the reason I didn't is because you have to buy separate sheets. You buy a split sheet. I just didn't want to do that. I was like, it's called a Split King or something. And I thought I'll never be able to find sheets for this thing. So we just bought, yeah, I probably need to invest in a body pillow. That'd probably help me. Yeah, the top splits, and it's called a Split King. So the bottom sheet is all together and the top is like separate. And I was just like, it'd probably be a pain to find sheets for that. I don't know. I might be wrong. So I saw there's this new app. Larry is y'all want to go see him? I see there's this new app called Lemonade. Well, look, there's Light Tropical on here. Have y'all heard about it? Lemonade, Lemon, and then number 8. I just downloaded it. Y'all want to go see Larry? He likes to see y'all. He's probably working on his word puzzle. Let's go in here. Oh, my back. I think Tag's in here in his bed. Oh, there's Taggy boy. I left the refrigerator open. Jeez. I scare myself. Make sure you ain't peeing or nothing. They want to talk to you. Talk to them.
Huh?
You need to talk to them. Just say, hey.
Hey.
Where's your glasses? They're going to comment down here. Get your glasses on. These are all your girlfriends. You don't have to touch nothing. Look, see? It says, hey, Larry. Hey, Larry. Hey, handsome.
Hi to everybody.
See, hey, Larry, looking good. You see him? Hey, Mr. Larry. I know it goes fast. Read down here. The new ones go down here. See,
That's
hey,
the lady that lives just up the road.
that's Diane. She lives up the road. You met her at the Christmas
I've
event.
seen her, I know.
Yeah. There's JC that works for me in my field trips.
Yeah. The girl that we went to that night.
Yes, JC's house that has a swimming pool outside. I don't know if you saw it. Can't remember if you got out of the car.
Huh.
And this is who sent you all your cookies and stuff.
Oh, I sure do appreciate it.
She sent
Them cookies was good.
She sent you these little crossword puzzles.
Oh, and I love them crossword puzzles.
Yep. Tell them how you've been feeling.
I've been feeling pretty good. Been working these puzzles.
Tell them what you got new.
Oh, I got a new refrigerator.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it on my Tuesday video. We got him an Alabama refrigerator to keep his drinks in.
Yeah, I like it. I can just go over and get me one when I want it.
He asked for some cold beer in there.
I could have a beer.
You want a beer?
A Michelob Ultra.
You can't have a beer until Alabama football game comes on.
Football's about over. Be 2 games this weekend, and then the one championship game, and college will be through.
Yeah.
Alabama's done through. They had a rough year.
I heard you in here mad.
Maybe they'll be better next year.
You know he did? In the middle of the Alabama game, he starts texting me, asking me for alcohol. Tell him why.
They've been hard to watch this year. We were really missing the Saban man. Won't never be another run like he had. You get him a beer.
Get him a beer. I think that was Diane that said that.
Yeah, it was.
It was?
Yeah. Right there. See right there?
Yeah, Diane. He's reading y'all's comments. Oh, there's Chris. Do you remember right here, Chris Mealy?
Oh yeah.
He came to our farm when Skipper was born.
Yeah,
Him
yeah.
and his
I remember him.
Yeah.
He came in and wanting some towels.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes. That
yeah.
was Chris.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember him.
Yeah. He was getting towels for Skipper
Yeah.
to clean her off.
Yeah. Yeah. It's when we're gonna have another calf.
I don't know. I want to get Dexter fixed, but the boss.
No, you don't. He won't be a good bull then.
Oh, what's that mean?
Well, you wouldn't be able to have no more calves.
But she don't need to be pregnant 24/7.
Yeah, if she has a bull this time, it's gonna be named Buckshot.
But don't you think it's not good to have her pregnant all the time?
No. That's what the dairies do.
I know, but we're Sneed's farmhouse and don't have anywhere to separate Dexter. So don't you think it would be best to get Dexter fixed?
No.
Why?
No.
Why?
No. He gets better off like he is.
Larry worked on a dairy his whole life, young life.
No, when I was young, I did.
When did you?
For 43 years, I worked with the county.
I know, but how long did you work on the dairy?
Oh, about 5-6 years.
Did you milk cows?
I have a time or two.
What was your
I did
job?
most of the row cropping.
What's that?
Raising the corn for the silage.
Oh.
Cutting the silage, putting the silage up. I did most of that. Buckshot's great.
Buckshot was Dexter's name was supposed to be Buckshot, and I tried to change his name to Buckshot. It didn't stick. Dexter was named Dexter before he came to my farm. That's his registered name. But I don't know. Buckshot is what my grandfather named every one of his bulls that went to the slaughterhouse. That's where Buckshot. Is that what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's where Buckshot came from.
Yeah. See right there?
Your girlfriend's telling you not to get him fixed.
Yeah.
But you know what? When you're on social media, people start beating you up because your cow's pregnant all the time. It ain't bad for her?
Mm-mm. No. That's what She's supposed to be raising calves.
Okay.
I thought Shane was going to get some more of them mini Herefords.
Shane, he wants some more.
Huh?
He wants some more, but I don't know what he's doing.
Got you going to build a pasture down there for him.
I think he's got too many projects ahead of him. He's getting ahead of himself.
Is he still going to have to go to Montgomery and work?
Oh. Well, I hadn't told anybody that yet. But probably so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he going to come home early today?
I don't think so.
I saw where they're going to turn the schools out early.
Oh, they are?
Mm.
What time?
2 hours early. Be right about now.
Schools are out.
Says it's going to be falling all day.
I know when it's feeding time, it's going to be 29.
Yeah.
So you better get your coat on to come help me, because it wouldn't be fair for me to do it by myself.
Yeah. See what coming to be the next one, and they're gonna go that far.
What are you talking about?
They were doing the weather there, Columbiana. Next to be Coleman, 28 now, evening 30, tonight 28.
Oh, where's your gloves and toboggan?
My what?
Your gloves and toboggan.
I have no idea.
Well, you're going to get cold.
I have no idea.
Because I ain't doing this crap by myself.
I think I got one boggin in there, but the gloves, they've been gone.
I'm tired of doing all this crap by myself.
Yeah. I don't know.
Least you can do is shut the chickens up. What'd you think about my new birds?
They look pretty. If ever warms up a little, I want to go out and look at them.
Why can't you? You know, we've got a side-by-side that has heat.
Yeah.
We don't have to wait till it warms up. Unless you going to freeze to death from going in the house to the side-by-side.
Yeah, no. Sometime when the sun's out, we'll do it. Is it still snowing?
I don't think so. Ask Diane.
Is it still snowing, Diane?
Have you had sugar in your bed lately?
No, not lately.
I need to bring her in here.
Not lately.
Sugar's so sweet.
Not lately.
You need to meet Jack.
I mean, what?
Jack. I said you need to meet Jack.
Oh.
Do you know who Jack is?
Is that the one that flogged you?
No. Do you know who Jack is?
That goose?
Oh, yeah.
I've seen him. I thought I was with you when you got him.
Oh, yeah. You're right. You gave him a kiss.
Yeah. Yeah, I went with you to get him. You going to go get any more?
I think I'm at my limit.
Why?
Why? Do I look like I made of money?
Why you got in the silky pen?
Nothing. That's my sick house. The silky, that coop is too small for chickens.
Did you get rid of Prissy?
I got rid of all the small Bantam chickens because I do not have a coop for them.
Well, Prissy stayed out with the big ones for a while.
I know, but that's a death sentence.
That's a what?
A death sentence.
Why?
A hawk would come down and get her in a second.
Oh. Well, she was the prettiest one you got.
No, we got
You
hadn't been out there.
And you got rid of Gizmo?
Gizmo, thank you, Teresa.
What?
Tell Teresa thank you.
Thank you.
That means she's supporting our farm.
Oh.
She's helping support Sneed's farmhouse.
Oh. Oh.
You need to tell them Remember, you got all those Christmas cards in the mail. Now would be a good time to tell them thank you for that.
I thank you for all those cards. I really enjoyed reading them. Really enjoyed reading them. Yeah,
Hey,
there's somebody out there.
I don't have my phone to see if somebody it's the you know, we're getting new peahens today. We're getting new peahens today.
You what?
Peahens.
Peahens.
You know what a peahen is? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm getting 3 new peahens today.
You gonna put them all in that pen?
Yeah. You know, they're getting a new enclosure.
How many you gonna have in there?
7.
Is that pheasant in there?
Yes.
2 pheasants in there?
They're a pair.
Yeah.
I got to come up with names for them.
How many pigeons you got?
We shouldn't talk about.
Why?
Because they multiply like crazy. I got to find homes for some of them. I'm not letting them have any more babies.
Can't you sell them?
I just don't want to sell my babies. People don't treat them like I do.
Huh?
I just feel like I need a bigger place. We just need to pray that God bless us with about 50 acres with power, so we can have power in our barn, have a pasture. That's what we need to pray.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we got that other farm.
What other? Oh, you know what?
What?
If we'd have got that other farm, guess what I'd have been doing?
What?
What kind of farm was it?
Well, it's about 70-something acres.
But what was it doing? Are we talking about the same thing?
Cow? Would
No.
you have chickens?
Chickens.
Chicken houses?
I'd have been working in chicken houses.
Oh.
Do you see Judy Sneed in chicken houses?
No.
No. I'm not a chicken house person.
Yeah.
No. And that's what I'd have been doing. So that was actually a blessing. We have 17 acres right now. Our property is absolutely gorgeous.
What did Craig say about them staying at the house the other night? They enjoy it?
Well, Sterling lives there.
Huh?
Sterling lives there.
Is she staying there now?
She lives there.
Well, Friday, Christmas Eve, they all spent the night, didn't they?
Yes.
Did they like it?
Well, they've stayed there before.
Oh, have they?
Greg and Gia have. Larry, you've had that house since day one.
Did so Sterling's staying all the time now, huh?
Yes, she lives there. Our niece lives at Larry's house now. We have 17 acres right now. Our problem is our property. I feel almost guilty for wanting more because what we have is such a blessing. It is drop dead gorgeous here because we have this big old huge creek that runs through our property. It is gorgeous, but our property is not flat. It's not flat.
No.
It's not good farming. But when we bought this, did I ever think I would have a farm? No. So I feel like if God wants us to have a bigger farm, it'll happen. But I will tell you that yesterday in the car, Shane said this year he's going to get serious about trying to find some property. But it's going to be a slow move.
Gonna be what?
Like we're going to have to buy property that's not already done up.
Oh.
We're not that rich. We're going to have to find
and live here.
For like he wants to find property that's wooded and us do everything from scratch.
Yeah.
We're going to kill ourselves. But he wants to go over there with the excavator and him clear it out and put in a septic tank and put up the fence. And because if we bought a farm already ready to walk in, we would be in debt at 53 years old. And that's not what we're looking for. We don't want to go in debt. So
you'd have to build all pens for your animals.
I know. What is Vanson sending me?
Have you been out to check them lately?
I need to go. I was planning on going out there live, but I can't go out there because my phone wouldn't connect to my live.
Why?
I don't really know. I was just having some type of issue.
Oh,
Yeah, our niece is 21 years old. Or she 20? 20 or 21?
21, I think.
I think she'll be 21 this year. Yeah, it is because Larry's house is set empty for 9 years, basically. No one's lived in it for 9 years. But his house is about 10 minutes from my brother's house. So my brother's been keeping it up and the yard up. How many? You got 10 acres?
No, about 13.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think you have 10.
Huh?
I think you have 10 acres.
No, I have a little more than that. Hey, are we getting anything from my retirement?
What do you mean?
Well, I'll need the W-2 form.
Well, Larry, it's not but the 1st of January.
I know, but I hadn't been getting my nothing from them, and usually I'd get something every few days.
What do you mean? Like
It's got my old address on it.
I got you handled.
Huh?
I did it last year.
My retirement?
I got all your W-2s last year and did your taxes. You remember? I took it to the tax person.
But they came to my house last year.
No, they didn't. We went to this man up the street. Me, you, and Shane. Remember?
Yeah.
We went into his office.
It's an hour from our house.
Yeah, his house is an
It's
hour.
in Blount County, Oneonta, between Oneonta and Springville, up on the mountain.
This past year, you didn't go to that lady with your taxes.
I didn't go. What? You.
Remember me, you, and Shane went into that guy's?
Yeah.
Okay. I did all your taxes.
Yeah.
I got you. You're taken care of. You ain't going to jail. The IRS ain't coming to get you. You good.
Yeah, I'll have to fill out my taxes.
You're good. I have changed his address to my house. Yes, I just told her that I changed your address.
Huh?
Your address is at our house.
Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to come here now.
Mm-hmm.
Hope so. Hope it don't get lost.
Yes, Larry's land is flat land.
Right.
But it's far. It would be 2-hour drive for Shane to go to work.
Yeah.
One way. So there's no way we can move up there.
Yeah.
I have his back. He still gets scared. Do you trust me?
Huh?
Do you trust me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Just making sure.
See, my land is flat.
Yeah.
A little bit of woods and a little bit of pasture.
How many acres is wooded? Greg Hunt's on it.
Probably 4, something like that.
My brother has 6 kids, and he has 3 boys, and the boys and him go hunt on Larry's property, and they have, I almost said caught, they have killed some massive deer on Larry's property.
One year they got 6.
To feed their family. Hey,
Yeah.
Your nurse has not called me all day?
She probably won't be here till tomorrow.
I don't know. They normally call me your nurse comes on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Your bath lady comes
They
today.
may not get to come, reckon.
I don't know. She hadn't called. Of course, she may have texted. I don't have my phone.
Yeah.
Diane said you love me.
What?
Diane said you love me.
I do. I really do. She don't think I do, but I do.
Why are you saying that?
Boy,
Why do you think I think you don't love me?
you know I do. Oh man.
I think you think I don't love you.
Yeah, I do. What's that? Maybe the cow's good.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, our cows could go live at your property.
Oh. When they were younger and we were all at home, they had horses.
Who?
Greg.
Oh, yeah. My brother used to have horses at Larry's house.
Yeah.
But we had a barn. It was my grandfather's barn.
Wind blowed it down.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got a great big old. I don't know, not a barn, but it's I guess.
It's a
Shop.
barn,
Yeah.
shed,
Yeah.
barn, tool shop.
I wish it was here.
Just what we need, another
If
building.
we could pick it up and set it down here, that would be nice.
What would you put under it?
My tractors.
Are you gonna get on them?
Yeah.
You gonna bush hog?
Yeah, I'd like to bring that farm on. But I don't guess I'll ever get to.
But what do you get to do?
Huh?
What do you get to do?
I get to go with you.
Okay, let's think of some other things that are great.
Yeah.
I know it's terrible not having your tractor, but what's so good about your life?
Everything good.
Tell me
All
a
these
couple of
people?
things.
All these people.
Online?
I get to see my big screen TV.
Yeah.
Yep.
What else?
Well, got my good bed.
Yeah.
I just got a good room here. Got a new refrigerator.
Got a new. And did you notice I got you Alabama Red?
Alabama Red.
Did you notice that?
I
thought about getting you a big A sticker for it.
Oh.
Magnet.
That'd be
Get
good.
you an Alabama A magnet for the front of your refrigerator.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I got that color just for you.
Oh, you could get any color?
Yeah. But I was like, Roll Tide, we need red.
Yeah.
For his bedroom.
Right.
I figured you'd like that.
What's that thing up yonder?
That's an alarm system.
Oh, does it work?
You think I got a camera on you?
Does it work?
Yeah. That's for like if the house was to catch on fire.
Oh.
It would send off an alarm.
Oh.
So you don't burn up.
Oh.
So if you hear it go off, you need to go running.
Oh.
Don't just sit in the bed.
Yeah.
Diggy boy.
He's been in here with me all day. He was missing his sister. Yesterday, he'd stay in here a while, and then he'd run in there. He'd be right back. He'd go in there to see if she was here.
I know.
Well, he
She
did
said, Barbie said, Roll Tide.
Saturday. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. The dog doing good.
Yeah.
She glad to be home.
She is glad to be
She
home.
came in here and stayed a while. She was wet. She just got out of the bath.
She had pooped and thrown up all her. When I got her from the vet, I was about to gag. So when she got home, she got her a good bath.
Yeah.
Taggy boy got him a bath. Diggy boy gave him a bath.
Taggy boy.
Don't kiss. No.
Taggy boy is spoiled. He's a spoiled dog.
Tell him what you call him.
Lightning. I call him Lightning.
Tell him why.
When she went and got him, she drove up out front on the concrete there. He jumped out. He run around. I said, that's old Lightning. And he's been at home the whole time. He knew when he jumped out, he was home.
Yeah. Did you read? Cindy said, Larry, you're a very special man to me. Listening to you, I remember the love of my father. You are my joy and truly loved.
Who?
Cindy Shirley right here.
Oh,
You see how much you mean a lot to these people.
well, I'm glad.
You know it
There
because
goes Bucks.
go Bucks.
Is that Ohio State?
I don't know. We'll have to ask her. I forgot where she lives. Probably Ohio. She's a friend of
I
mine.
figure Ohio State's going to win the national championship this year.
When is that?
Well, like 4 teams left. Like 2 games this weekend, and those 2 winners will play the next weekend or the 20th
Yeah.
for the national championship.
Oh, it's weird not having Alabama in it.
Yeah.
Did you see Miss Alabama won Miss America?
Yeah, I saw that.
That's pretty cool.
What's funny?
Brenda, she's something we said that's funny. It may have been earlier.
There's a Georgia fan. Their coach was at Alabama a long time. He won 4 or 5 championships there.
What is Chris in trouble for?
Huh?
I gotta go back and see what Chris said. What's everybody talking? Chris. I would like Larry better than Judy.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? You're
Yes,
fired.
Ohio State. I knew it was Ohio State.
You're fired, Chris. Brenda, the girl that said you're so funny, is Diane Wood's sister.
That's her sister in West Virginia.
And that Adventures with Me and T, she's the one who's making all my stuffed animals out of the alpaca wool.
Who?
Adventures with Me and T.
Oh.
LaWanda, she's making
She's
stuffed
the
animals.
Georgia fan.
Yes, she's making stuffed animals out of my alpaca wool.
Yeah.
Oh, the dog is funny running around because he's wanting over here with me. Come here. Come here.
Yeah, he's burnt. Spoiled rotten.
Yes, Miss America's from Auburn.
Yeah.
Or she goes to Auburn.
Yeah. That's the team down there.
Down where?
I don't like to say that name.
If you're from Alabama, you're either in Auburn or Alabama.
That's just a team
fan.
down there.
Wow, you lived in Bear Bryant?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
when I was born in 48, and when I was little, team wasn't on television, so Mama would pop a big old bowl of popcorn, big old bunch of tea. We'd put the radio in the table and watch it or listen to Alabama play every Saturday. My daddy was a big Alabama fan.
Teresa, if your brother lives in Alabama, then you have no excuse but to come to Sneed's Farmhouse. I don't know where Sterrett, Alabama. You know where Sterrett, Alabama is?
I've heard of it.
I've heard of it too.
I've heard of it.
My puppy's better. She came home today.
Yeah. I don't know where she's at.
Sterrett? Oh no, she's in the bed.
Oh,
she's in my room.
She's getting her nap, huh?
Yeah.
Just outside.
I'm only an hour from Birmingham. You need to go stay with your brother. I'll come pick you up. If you go to your brother's house, I'll come pick you up and bring you to his farm. You got a War Eagle fan? Oh no, Larry Glasgow.
What?
You got a War Eagle fan on there?
Yeah. 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 It's kind of cool here. Gonna get colder. Judy gonna have a rough week. Taking care of all them animals. Gonna be hard to keep that water unfroze. She'll be having to put water out every few minutes.
Teresa, there's a first for everything.
Well,
you can come visit me. All right, I need to go check on the animals. Teggy boy.
Okay, well, I hope everything's good.
All right.
Yeah.
I gotta go
Send
get
me
your
some-
toboggan on.
Send me some pictures of
No, you're going with me.
them.
Get your toboggan on. Get your gloves on. I'll be back to get you in a second. Thank y'all so much. He really enjoys. You know, it's funny because he's an introvert and he loves to go live. But I didn't realize he liked to go live. But it means a lot to him because you guys comment, and I told you guys he reads your comments, right? And he feels so loved by y'all because unfortunately his family is the only family he has is his brother and his niece, and they don't come very often, and so he looks at y'all as family just like me. So thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go bundle up. I'm gonna go check on the animals, make sure everybody has water in the barn for tonight, because at 3:00 the group homes come in here. There are 3 guys that are very strong that are coming to help me put feed out because I'm in a flare up. So I'm very grateful. So I went and got feed this morning. They're coming over at 3, and I am gonna go make sure all my babies are okay and make sure everybody has enough warmth in the barn for tonight. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you next time. I love y'all so much. Bye.